The judge, I think rightfully so, gave us a good example of facilitating undocumented workers who have been released in this country getting around the country and all the humanitarian work they do. First of all, are those the people you run into?
Congressman, it's not. We don't give the give-ups. I can't remember, and speaking with our Border Patrol CBP agents, we don't get give-ups in Cochise County. What we get is the gotaways, the ones that are camouflaged 100% from booty to headgear, that fight and flight, do whatever it takes to get away from us.
So out of 5 million people that have come here, we could be talking, the judge could be talking about 1 million who just want opportunity, maybe jobs, but that's not who you're dealing with. You're dealing with the other at least 1 million who are often repeat criminals and are evading in order to perpetrate crimes.
That is correct.
I want to go through a couple of quick quotes because you're at the border. I too am at the border. I have a little over 50 miles of the Mexican border in California. And so these quotes are particularly important to me. The Secretary of Homeland Security said, "The border is closed, the border is secure," in March of 2021. Was that true then?
No.
Is it true now?
No.
He additionally said, "We are working day in and day out to enhance its security." He said that November 16, 2022. Had you seen that kind of improvement?
No, I have not.
You haven't as of today. Just a few days ago, he said, "The border is not open." Would you agree with that?
No, and if I could support that statement also, the majority of people, just to give an example, we have an interdiction team that goes out almost daily. Yesterday, they were out for their shift, had 15 smuggling events. We had a media crew riding with them yesterday. And the majority of people we talk to, the migrants that have been smuggled, which I call modern day slavery, what they're doing to these people, they tell us the reason they're here is because President Biden and the welcoming sign.
Now, the Vice President said just a few months ago, the border is secure. We have secured the border. Would that also be inaccurate?
Yes, it would.
Now, a lot of people talk about the Trump era versus now. Is it fair to say that it got better, but it was still a difficult time for you even then with some of what you were dealing with at the border?
Yes, after 38, almost 48 years of working this border, I've seen the good and the bad, the ugly. It was better under President Trump. This is, like I said, this is the worst I've seen, mainly because of the aggression by the cartels and the aggravated acts toward law enforcement in the community.
And I want you to take the remaining time and just tell us that difference between the Trump era and now with the border wide open. What does it do for your ability to provide law enforcement for other purposes to your county?
Well, with the amount of arrests we had in 2022, our border population, or it's been border crimes that's been arrested and booked in my jail, equates to about 40 to 44% of all the population in my jail. You equate that back into the patrol side of it for the troopers, the local law enforcement, sheriff's office. We're spending a lot of time keeping our community safe, diverted from the normal stuff that we do, the proactive stuff, into addressing border crimes.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.